Hey everyone, what's going on? Mark here, back talking Cardano, and let's get into this historic milestone that ADA is nearing. That's what I want to bring to your guys' attention in this video, and that's why you're going to want to stick to the end, because when we talk about this is something that's going to definitely kind of further pave that narrative in that road for Cardano to get back to all-time highs. It's going to be a long, bumpy road, but we're going to be here talking about it each and every day. So if you are new to the channel, awesome, welcome. Make sure you guys all subscribe right down below, and we are going to be talking about the overall market here because we did give back some of the gains that we had over the weekend, the prior week. It's been one for the ages for crypto, seeing some extreme gains for a lot of altcoins, Bitcoin especially, getting over 66,000. And then as always, the altcoins feeling that effect more so as we had stronger pumps and obviously like today, stronger dumps. So let's get into some of the discussions here. We are going to talk about kind of what's going on in the crypto bubbles. You can see that we've given back a lot of the gains. Cardano, as we currently are recording, down 5%, trading at 38.23, 11th in market cap, giving up a spot. And now if we look at the biggest news here, and this is what we need to hold on to, is the last week and month respectively, 7.1% and 9.8% in the last 7 and 30 days respectively. So something we can hang our hats on. For those of you out there that are wondering, what is Cardano doing? Why are we going down? What is the purpose of holding Cardano? Well, for me, it's always going to be the long game. And it's something where even if we look at the last 365 days, it's very easy to fall into that trap and that narrative that Cardano is just faltering, it's dead, so on and so forth. And it's very easy to overlook the fact that we are up 46.6%, almost 50% in the last 365 days. All right, so let's get down in the article. This is the big one here. We're 100 million transactions. This is a huge historic milestone for Cardano. And as we look into the post from Input Output HK, this is now their 7th year. Cardano just hit their 7th year birthday. This is 7 years of uninterrupted activity. Cardano's closing in on fast at 100 million transactions with millions of native tokens and almost 2,000 Catalyst funded projects thus far, and with even gaming. Okay, so this is kind of interesting because I do feel like there is kind of a narrative here, right? We saw what happened with Solana. Solana was trading under $25, $19 at times, and people thought it was dead. It was going to zero. It was all VC backed. And now Cardano getting through Voltaire, some of the eras that they've been through, their roadmap, they haven't had any hiccups, right? They've been doing their business, taking care of it as usual. And now as we near 100 million transactions, that's definitely something that we're going to celebrate, all right? So this is another thing just to kind of exemplify the success that's outside of the price action. I know that you guys all want to see Cardano hit $10. I do, trust me, more than you can imagine. However, we do have to talk about it because it will be a long road to hoe, all right? And it's going to be bumpy, and that's why we're here talking about it each and every day, all right? But Cardano's network, right, on this 7th year anniversary, tremendous growth as from the IOG's most recent update. Transactions surpassed 96.94 million with 10.4 million native tokens and over 1.335 million delegated wallets and 88,000 plus Pluto scripts. Okay, that's the upgrades. That's the transitions that we've been through these various eras that I alluded to a little earlier in this video. Most notably was the Chang hard fork that was initiated on September 1st. And that's where we really get into the governance side of things with ADA. Now, within this is something where we did step up into Voltaire with this key upgrade. And what is next? That's the big question, right? 100 million transactions, that's all fine and dandy. That's a historic milestone. It's a big number, but what does that do for us as holders? Well, in a recent tweet by Hoskinson, he confirmed his attendance at 2 key events. We've talked about the Cardano Summit in Buenos Aires, as well as that's something where we've seen the future of Cardano, which will be live streamed, and touch upon the roadmap after Voltaire. What's next in terms of marketing, branding, and growth? Okay, Voltaire, that's the final era known on the Cardano roadmap. That's when we finalize the governance, and this is the era that will provide the final pieces to the Cardano network to become a self-sustaining system. And that's kind of what we're known for, right? That's what we have to hang our hats on. And that's kind of what we need to celebrate here on this 7th year anniversary where Cardano has been born 7 years ago in the inception of ADA. So like we've talked about, this is one where being a Cardano holder is not easy. A lot of cryptos have had a lot of gains, and Cardano still kind of treads water right here around that 30, 40, 50 cents even at times range. And it's not fun. It's not exciting, but it's something where when all other cryptos are having outages, they're having network downgrades and all this other stuff that plagues kind of what they're doing. We also don't have those 40% drops that really seem to hit hard when things do go wrong. Cardano keeps building, developing, and evolving, and they've held true to their roadmap. All right, there's been no delays for the most part. There's been no hiccups. It's been smooth sailing on that front, and I think it goes underappreciated because Cardano is just not that sexy play in crypto that everybody wants that's going to basically double or triple or have some exponential growth overnight in terms of their wallets. All right, so for me, I'm holding 2030. I have not sold one ADA token since I bought, and it's something where I keep dollar cost averaging because unfortunately I did have some buys that were above $2.70, even closer even to $3, and that's something where it was the top of the market. But if we do believe Cardano is going to get to where it's going to, that will all be a blip in the past and something that we'll be celebrating even more than Cardano here on its 7th year anniversary of inception and of uninterrupted activity. So that's what I have for you guys in this video. As always, hope you appreciate the Cardano updates for today. If you haven't done so, make sure you all subscribe right down below. Appreciate you guys. Make sure you subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Cheers.